Episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. How are you over there, Terry and Ashley and Adrian? Glad to have you all on today. Listen, we already have a great show lined up for you all, so I hope that you'll come in and grab your virtual seats as quickly as possible. We're going to be talking about how to do what? We're going to talk about leveling up at a whole different level. And these women are going to be co-hosting an upcoming summit, the Time to Level Up Summit, that's getting ready to pop off real soon. So you don't want to miss this free event. But these are going to be some of the co-hosts that you'll be encountering. And when you get to hear from these women, life has just changed. I don't know what to say about it. Kern Cherry, who's the visionary behind this whole project, this woman is able to get some butts in the seats, literally. And every event that she hosts, people's lives are changed forever. You're never going to be the same again. So anyway, listen to this. Go ahead and grab your virtual seats. And as soon as we come back from this commercial break, what I'm going to do is introduce all of these lovely queens to you guys, okay? And you can see you in for a treat just by their smiles. Look at them. They're like, hey, we here, we ready. Yes, grab your virtual seats and share this broadcast. We'll be right back right after this commercial break.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone, and we are back, and we're going to go ahead and get started with let's start with you, Ashley. Let's go with you first. How are you over there today? Unmute yourself and tell us how you doing.
Hello. I'm doing awesome. I'm excited to be on this show and to share wealth of knowledge with all the viewers and just to be connected to some powerful and dynamic women.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I know you out in LA, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is that where you are? So you know you could land a real nice acting role over there while you out there. I just put it out there in the atmosphere because just the way you glow, your cheek line. I know when I see some greatness, and all of y'all, all y'all might as well just go on the fly. Might as well just go on the fly out there and say, here, I'm available for a great role. Because they'll be like, you don't even have to speak. All we just need you to do is just sit there and look so beautiful. And your cheekbones. They'll be like, can you turn sideways? I'm serious. I promise you, I'm not just trying to flatter you. You are so beautiful. All of y'all are. It's the craziest thing. It's, Kim, if you're going to say that for each person, then you might as well just not have said it just for one, right? But each of us, I do believe we bring our own gifts, our own talents to the world. And without each of us using our gifts and our talents, the whole world misses out, in my opinion. So I'm really grateful that God has you being one of the co-hosts for this upcoming summit. Let me introduce everyone to you. Ashley Montgomery is the CEO and founder of Exceptional Healthcare Staffing, founder of Exceptional Business Academy, and international best-selling author in Ignite the Hunger in You with legendary Les Brown. And we all know that Les Brown, some people call him Uncle Les. Les Brown is a legend, still walking on this earth and doing tremendous things. He's one of my mentors as well. And Embracing Imperfections. She is also the visionary author of Created for Greatness, which is a book compilation that includes 20 or more women that are international motivational speakers. Welcome, Ashley. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you know what? And any of you can unmute yourself as we're even just talking to Ashley, but I'm going to give you a formal introduction when I introduce you. But Ashley, I'm very interested in knowing what made you interested in becoming one of the co-hosts for this upcoming summit. And if you could tell us a little bit about the summit, I'd appreciate it.
So what made me interested in taking part of being a co-host last year, whenever I partnered with Current Cherry and Power Up, it did something to me. It shifted my whole life because I was connected to so many amazing women, individuals. And so this year, when the opportunity came up to be a co-host in the Level Up, it was just a no-brainer. I'm like, I have to be a part of this. I have to be able to share, everything that I'm doing so others can level up. And just to be connected to many women and just to be on this platform is just so amazing. So I'm
Yes.
blessed. I'm excited. Whenever they come to this Level Up conference, I'm no doubt about it that everyone will definitely level up because they have a lot of great speakers, a lot of individuals sharing wealth of knowledge, people who didn't leveled up over the course, few months, years, and that's what they're going to do when they come to this conference.
Wow. And you know what? I feel it. I feel it in the atmosphere. I think because I've actually been at these conferences before and I've spoken at the conferences, I know how impactful they are. And it's not just like an average situation. People go to all of these huge conferences around the world, and Current Cherry brings it right to our home. So I know how impactful it really is. With you being a business owner, what advice would you give other women that are watching today to just tell them how they can level up? Now, I know you're going to probably be speaking and co-hosting and doing your thing, but you may have some advice today just to share with those that are watching and listening.
Anyone that is aspiring to be an entrepreneur, my word of advice is do not give up. Even when those obstacles and those challenges are hitting you, coming your way, your goal is not to give up. And I always speak about faith. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for that you cannot even see. And on this journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur, I could not see some things. I did not know what was ahead, but I was taking leaps of faith. I was stepping out when it looked like it was unknown, when it looked like every door was closing and shutting in my face, when it looked like my family, things was crumbling and going down. I never gave up. I always stayed focused on the end result. I stayed focused on I can do this. I am an overcomer. I'm going to accomplish everything that I set my heart to do.
Yes.
So don't give up. Have faith. Stay focused and continue to push even when those obstacles are coming.
And so you could be a preacher over there too, evangelist, huh? Not only so you need to get over there while you there. Just go ahead and book some appointments with some of these producers and say, listen, I know y'all got the housewives and all these different things on Bravo, whatever these things are, but you don't have Ashley Montgomery. Okay, until you experience me. I don't know what y'all got going on these shows out here, but this right here is the real deal, right? Okay, I done gave you a whole new profession. You can add it to your resume and thank me later, okay? Go ahead and say I'm your agent. I'm joking. All right, listen, it doesn't matter what it looks like, is what Ashley is saying. Just don't give up no matter what it looks like. Keep the faith no matter who's following along this journey with you, beside you, doesn't matter. And I know the interesting part is when I ask a question of just one person like this, you all might want to chime in too. So feel free to unmute yourself, even though that may not be your topic of discussion when I get to you. But feel free to say anything if you have a contributing comment to what you would advise people that are business owners. And Tari or Adrian, feel free to chime in.
Yes, I'm over here clapping for Ashley, Kim. Not only does she look like a movie star, like you said, but she's so right. She's so dead on. This is truly an event for entrepreneurs. You know, if you have dreams, don't give up on them, like she shared. You know, like I'm coming from a place where I am going to be teaching these women at this conference and men how to do mindset mastery, you know, because it all starts with our mind. We can give you 50 million tools on how to work social media, how to make money. But guess what? If your mind is not right, you're not going to get it done, you know. And this conference is all about leveling up. You know, it, like I shared with Kern, it was not by a chance that, you know, this happened during Women's Month. You know,
Yes. Can you believe that?
girl, it's like, Kim, can you believe it? I'm like, and out of all times, this is the time, this is our year for us to level up. You know, like me and Tyree was talking yesterday, and some amazing things that she's doing with her daughter, and what she's actually instilled in her daughter is just, it's breathtaking. You know, it's time for us to go ahead and change everything around and, you know, get our minds right, you know, and we stepping into 2022 victoriously.
Yes. So I mean, this is some good. You're right. This is the bottom line. Is it's time for us to just completely level up. And Adrian, while I have you on here, I want everybody to know that you are the 7-figure boss, and you know how to boss up all the way.
Yes.
And people can follow you too on social media, but we're going to get to know more about you when I formally introduce you as well. But let's go to you. Do you have a comment or anything that you want to share over there?
You know I did, Kim. It's like in church. When the spirit start moving, you don't want to be left out the spirit. Now, I'll tell you one thing. These ladies are so awesome. But I just wanted to share because I come from a place where it's not always told that you can do things. And then you don't really know when it comes to being an entrepreneur, it's a totally different ball game. So what I try to tell women is just to remember to be dope. Discipline over pleasure every day. If you keep that in your mind, because some days you're not going to feel like it. Because when you are working at a 9 to 5, you know what time to be there. You know what time you're getting off. You know lunchtime. You know your 401k coming in. But an entrepreneur, you do not get that luxury. You have to be disciplined in what your purpose is. And so that's one thing I'll be talking about with these women is your purpose. If you're not in your assignment, then you can never truly live out your purpose. So I am just so excited. Kern, I really didn't know. This world is so new to me. I'm very new at the speaking world, coaching world. But like my sis Ashley said, it's not about where you came from or where you're at or where it's where you are right now. And your purpose is not what you do, but it's who you are. So even though I wasn't professionally speaking and I wasn't professionally charging people to coach, I've been one all my life. And so I just know that when I stepped out on faith to start doing this as a business, as an entrepreneur, I had to continue to be dope. I had to keep that discipline over my pleasure every day, that mindset, so that I can continue to do big things and level up. So that's what I'm gonna give to these women. I'm excited.
I'm excited too, y'all. Y'all got me so fired up. I'm like, all I know is we need to make sure that we book the date, secure it on your calendars, because you don't want to miss the opportunity to level up. And so where people can go to be able to get information, I'm actually going to take you all over there because I think it's good to just have a visual, but it's time to, let me put that up here, time to levelup.com. I'm a big visual person, so I like seeing stuff. Let me show you here. I think this is some good stuff. Look at this, getting ready to pop off on the big screen. I say big screen, but I know we're going to be doing it. Let me see here. We're going to be doing it virtually right from your home. But level up, time to level up, March 25th through March 27th. You're going to be having that Jody Watley going to be in the house, y'all, performing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
right?
she is. Yes.
Look at y'all on that photo. Look at those facial expressions. See what I'm saying? I need to take some more photos because y'all got the best facial expressions in the whole world. I am excited about this event coming up March 25th through the 27th. I'm going to put this link right here in the comment section for you because as you are preparing to level up, all you have to do is officially register for this free event. It's free. Click the register for free and you'll have your virtual seat. It's going to be a hybrid event this year. So some of it's going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi on Sunday, March 27th. But for those that can't get to that area, you're going to be able to be in your virtual seats and participating. You're going to get to hear from this phenomenal African-American women's country band. Now, y'all ain't heard that much of that before. Look at them. They're going to be showcasing their talent and performing for us in the Biloxi, Mississippi area on March 27th. Okay, so I'll make sure you have that link. And right after this commercial break, we're going to go ahead and hear from Tari. That we right here with you. We're going to get to hear from you right after this commercial break, everybody. Are we having a good time already?
I'm having a great time.
Great
I
time.
am too. You know what? Before I take the commercial break, let me address some of the comments that have come in, because what happens is sometimes I get so far ahead of myself. People be like, Kim, I said that right time the show came on, and then you mentioned it towards the tail end. So let me take a moment and acknowledge our virtual studio audience. And let's see some of the comments that you all have. Let's see. Virginia Rutherford Hall said, hey, I love this. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. And glad to have you, Virginia. Virginia actually just completed one of our online training courses. I worked with her one-on-one for 4 weeks, and I taught her everything that I know about this platform, StreamYard. So if you're ever interested in knowing how to work the StreamYard only platform, maybe you don't want to be a show, but you want to be a presenter on something. So all you have to do is go to kimjacobsconsulting.com and you'll be able to register for that one-on-one training with me. All right. Glad to have you, Virginia. And thank you for your testimonial too. Let's see. Latia, y'all got some cute names. Latia says amen to whatever y'all were saying. Laurel says level up. This is definitely our time, women, in 2022. And Latia said amen. And I see you, Virginia. Okay, let me go to some of these other comments. Patricia said, good morning to you all, ladies. Good morning and good morning. Glad to have you. And I want to make sure you all know to go to levelup.com to reserve your free space as well. So right after this commercial break, we'll be right back and we're going to hear from Tari. We'll be right back, everybody.
It's not just another day. It's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone, and we are back. And I would like to introduce this lovely queen. Tari is the CEO of Purpose Chasing Academy. Now, y'all know that's something right there, where she coaches and guides individuals to shine and to be able to find, define, and turn their purpose into a thriving business while living a successful life. She's also the current COO of the highly popular and industry-leading fitness brand Extreme. And oh my goodness, Extreme Hip Hop, y'all. I want to see that. I want to see that class. I want to be a part of it because I'm like, I always want to dance, but being in the church world, it's like, okay, I got to do that at my house sometimes. I'll be like, so I want to do some of that extreme hip hop. And she's your purpose pusher. Welcome, Tari Donaldson to the Kim Jacobs Show. Glad to have you today.
Thank you so much, Kim. This is such an amazing experience. I am just extremely happy to be here. This, like I said, this is something that's very new to me. Coaching and speaking on a platform that's not just individual based. So I'm excited, and I'm definitely excited for the Level Up Summit. Kern is just awesome and amazing. And what I love about her is that she not only is an example of a powerful woman, but she is the example that we can do it too. She's not competitive. She is really about collaboration. So being in this type of atmosphere has really just taken me to new levels and a new mindset. So I'm just excited to be here, and I'm definitely excited about co-hosting. I didn't know a lot of these women. I knew Adrian, but met Ashley along the way, and our other co-host Angela, and it's just been an experience just to get to know some of these awesome, amazing women. So I can't wait for the conference.
Well, I can't wait either. My cheeks are burning because I feel like I'm sitting in the seat just like a proud mom watching you all co-host. And like Kern, I love celebrating other women. So to me, it's like it's no competition. It's like you shine the way God wants you to shine, and you bloom and blossom. I read a quote recently where one flower doesn't stop growing because another one's growing. You just all bloom. And it's like you just have the opportunity to blossom and to grow into what God has purposed you to be. And co-host, host, not just no co-host. Y'all are officially gonna be host in your lifetime. I can promise you that. If I have anything to do with it.
Well, thank you. I claim that and I receive it. I love the fact that women can shine together. I think Adrian said it. This being Women's International Month, like, is just destined, because like we talked about, this is a time, it's just like Christmas, Valentine's Day. It shouldn't happen once, but it's a time for us to refocus on making sure that we're checking in on our sisters, that we say, hey, I see you shining. I see what you're doing. What can I do to help you? How can you help me? Because we don't always have it all together, and it's okay not to, right? We come as Black women, I can only speak for me, but I know as women as a whole, but definitely Black women, we carry the weight of so many and so much on our shoulder, and we feel like we can't say, hey, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I don't know where I should be going. I'm very comfortable in my job, but I know I need more. I know I should be doing more, but I don't even know where to start. So being around women who are like-minded, who you may not understand what your purpose is at this point, but you're around women who are going to push you if you're ready to go. So as long as you are in a place of mindset, like Adrian said, that I want to change, I need to change, time is of the essence, and I've wasted enough of it, then get around some like-minded women that's not about competition, that allow you to shine and know that it does not dim their light. Be around those type of people and watch your whole world change, not only your business, but also your life. So I'm excited. Like I said earlier, I'm come to this summit empty, and I plan to leave full. I plan to eat and eat well from all this information that I plan on getting.
Oh my goodness. I'm alongside you on this journey. And any of you all that want to unmute yourselves and comment on anything that Terry just shared, please feel free to do so and share your comments at this time.
I just love Tyree. First of all, her smile is contagious, but I love how she's talking about how she's coming hungry. You know, yes, we are host, but we are coming here to be fed also. So I love every time that Tyree say that, because as you can tell, we are all excited, and we're not only excited because we're co-hosting, we're excited because I can't wait to hear Tyree. I can't wait to hear Ashley. You know, that's just how it's rolling. I can't wait to hear everybody that's a part of this summit.
That's come hungry. We are coming to be fed too. Adrian made a significant point right there that any of them that are co-hosting, when they're not in their co-host hat mode, guess what they're doing? Sitting in the virtual studio audience, listening to the next person. So they're celebrating along this entire journey. And so I'm so excited about that. Now, Nikki Ziegler, and you know her from the Herpreneur Network, says that I love to hear Therese speak. Yes, that she actually can tear it down. So she's looking forward to it. And I see you tagging some people as well, Nikki. I recently had you on the show, so it was such an honor and a privilege to have you and the Herpreneur Network crew. I always enjoy serving you. Speaking good, Tari. Yes. And I said yes, and there you go. Yes. So lots of good speaking here. How can people stay connected with you on social media as well?
You can find me on all platforms at Therese Speaks, on Facebook and IG, YouTube, and even a little TikToking. I like to have fun over there, y'all. That can become addictive. So make sure you stay disciplined in your business and not be over there TikToking all the time. But I love it. And then you can also find me on www.teresepeaks.com. TerreeDonaldson.com. Now it looks like Terry, y'all, but it's Terry. Okay. So I cannot wait. I would love to connect with you guys. And I just want to shout out Nikki. She is doing a great thing with women, bringing them together, bringing resources together is just awesome. Whenever I see women come together. And so she's another one of those women who bring other women together to support and to uplift one another. So, but yes, find me, Therese Speaks, on all social media.
Yes, everybody. This is exciting. And again, I know I keep just saying like I'm a kid on a Christmas day saying how excited I am, but I do want people to know that if you go to Time to Level Up, time the number 2, and I'm going to pull that up for you all. It's going to be March 25th through the 27th. And let me put that over here for everyone. You'll be able to go and register for Time to Level Up. The number 2, Time to Level. Oh, wait a minute. I need to put Time to Level Up, right? Is it Time to Level Up? I made a mistake here. TimeToLevelUp.com. And then that way you can go and get your free seat. Now do it after the broadcast, y'all. I don't know if all the tickets, I don't know if you can you sell out of free tickets? I don't know. But just wait till after the show and then go ahead and get your free seat, okay? And I do want to take a moment just to recognize the person here, and you see her standing behind the performer, Jody Watley. But we have here Kern Cherry is back there in that poppin' red, and she is the Butts in the Seats queen who is spearheading this project. I also saw these are some of the different co-hosts that'll be co-hosting at the Time to Level Up Summit. And so I'm loving everything that I saw on Facebook. And there you have it. There's Ash. Look at Ashley over there. And look at Adrian. And Adrian, how you work a look like that? What in the world? Y'all, you can work any look, and it look like you straight stepped off a General Hospital or something when a movie. What in the world? All of these celebrities that are passing on and they've left their mark. Y'all don't need to. Let me put my glasses like this for a minute. Look, y'all don't need to look no further. All you need to do is look at the Kim Jacobs show, and you see these beauty queens, and you got your new cast. Look at this. Terry, look at you. Look at you. What is it? Vanessa Williams, all these people. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We love all of these people, but look over there. Terry Donaldson. And look at Kern. Y'all are some beautiful. And Dr. Angela, y'all are going to be rocking this platform, leveling up and teaching people how to level up. Listen, Terry, I want to find out from you, because you push people into purpose. There are a lot of people that are struggling, and they're trying to figure out, as my show is about how you balance different aspects of your life, and what are some of the things you've had to overcome to become who you are today. Because everybody only gets to see the end result of this. Oh, she's arrived or whatever. What advice would you give people to even take that first step in identifying their purpose?
That's a good question. I think that most people, it's actually a US News Today survey that 95% of Americans are unhappy with their current life. And it is because they had a lot of different statistics of why, but the one that stuck out to me the most is because they were not feeling fulfilled. And to me, that just translates that you are not living in your purpose, right? We all have everything on this earth. God gave everything a purpose. What happens is that we get to a point where we have to adjust things in life. You may have been a high school, you got pregnant in high school, so you had to get a job. You necessarily, it wasn't your purpose, but you just got this job and you became good at it, right? And you elevated and you just got very comfortable in a very uncomfortable position, a very uncomfortable assignment. So to me, your first step would be one, you have to go to the source. That's to me your number one step is go to the source. Have a serious conversation with your creator and ask him for discernment. Ask him what it is that he has for you to do. If you ask him and you sincerely want to know it, he'll make it clear. And then after that, you have to let go of some insecurities in your life. You have to let go of the reasons why you chose to make that journey. So you have to, one is go to the source. The second is definitely let go of some insecurities. And the third, try to figure out what it is that you love to do. What it is that sets your soul on fire, right? Not just things that you're good. We're good at a lot of stuff. We busy with a lot of stuff, but it's not your assignment. And that being busy is not being productive. So you really have to have some discipline in what you are wanting to do, realizing that you have to get into your assignment. You can't be doing everybody else's homework. You have to find yours. So go to the source first. That would be my tip to your guest, Kim, is number one, go to the source. And if you need some more help, please find me on social media. I will help. I will guide you through that process.
Wow. I knew you were going to say something like that. That's why I said, let me just ask this question. I know we're here talking about level up, time to level up. And I do invite each of you to come back and let's spend a full hour where we just talk about your backstory, your journey, your life. And I'll put that link for you all to personally go and book yourselves, because I would love to hear each of your stories, even though I know right now today we're focusing on time to level up. But I can imagine that some of your journeys have been pretty interesting, you know? But I love this. You said, ask for discernment, go to the source, let go of any insecurities, identify what you're going to be disciplined in during your assignment. This is me trying to type over here while I'm also listening to you, but this is some good advice. If you're looking to identify your purpose, the purpose pusher, Tari is actually sharing these tips with you. And if you want to stay connected with her, then the way to do that is to follow her right on social media at Tari Speaks, which is spelled Teri, is for those that are listening to the podcast, Teri Speaks. You can follow her on Facebook and on Instagram, and her website is Teri Donaldson, DONELSON.com. All right. Wow. Thank you so much for that advice. Appreciate it. All right, Adrian, we're going to be coming back right after this commercial break, and let me put you front and center. And look at you. Good God Almighty. God is blessed, y'all. He has shined on y'all. I'm serious. Okay, listen, everybody, when we come back after this commercial break, we're going to still be talking to another one of the co-hosts, which is Adrian. And Adrian, let me make sure I pronounce your last name, Velasquez, right? Yes, okay, she's muted, but I got it right. Hey. All right. All right. She's a seven-figure boss, and you're going to be able to find her at the7figureboss.com, on Instagram at the 7-Figure Boss, and following her on Facebook at the 7-Figure Boss. So when we come back after this commercial break, you're going to hear from this wonderful co-host that's also going to be co-hosting at this upcoming event. We'll be right back right after this commercial break.
My father had 4 of his fingers amputated in a workplace accident. It was the first injured individual I represented, and I knew I had to win that case. When someone walks into my office and they've been injured, I know what they're going through. If you've been injured at work with Hunter and Everett. We've got the experience, so let us help you.
All right, everyone. So let me introduce this beautiful queen, Adrian Velasquez. Am I saying that right? CEO. Yes, all right. CEO of 6-Figure Stylist. She's a life business coach, motivational speaker, brand ambassador, global educator for Keratin Complex and Baby Bliss Pro USA. She's also the owner of Joaz Salon and Spa. And if I'm not mistaken, you're in the San Antonio area, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I am so glad to have you here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. Thank you for being our guest. And you're going to be one of the co-hosts as well. So what inspired you to be a part of this platform?
Yes, ma'am. So I am so excited. I had actually been watching Kern for about a year. And I just noticed that, you know, the women that I had just met over the last year, they were just coming back on fire. You know, whether they went as a spectator or if they went, you know, where they actually joined the show as speakers. And, you know, I just started asking some questions about Kern and doing my little research. And I just noticed that she's authentic. What you see is what you get. And I just love how she pours into women. And, you know, her whole purpose is for all of us to level up. You know, like Kern shared the other night, you know, this is not a place for a competition. You know, in order for us to be able to level up and elevate to the next level, we got to be willing to give up our current chair and reach back and help somebody else up. So that was one of the main reasons why I said, you know what, I gotta be a part of this.
That's good. That's good. And now I saw some of these pictures here because you're a brand expert. So let me just pop these up. Look, I need this advice. What in the world? It's not one thing I can wear that look like that at all. I can tell you that right now. Look at this. Look at that. No, you know how to make a brand pop. So what advice do you give women to be able to say, here's my brand. This is what I bring to the universe. This is who I am. This is how God has created my greatness to flourish. So what help us?
Honestly, I would say that you got to own it. You know,
Okay.
I know with me, you know, I've been in the hair industry now for over 30 years. I've been an entrepreneur owning my own business now for about 17 years. And I've been a global educator for about 16 of those years, you know, where I've been on plenty of stages. But I found myself, you know, the minute that this pandemic hit, that I was trying to make that shift, or like Tyree call it, the pivot, and go into actually speaking, you know, because I was always giving great advice, teaching people how to build their business. But I noticed that it had to be a mind shift within myself, because a lot of the new platforms that I was getting on platforms with people like Ashley, you know, where I was a little intimidated and scared. I'm just going to come out and
Those
say,
cheekbones will intimidate anybody. That's why you get
girl,
over there.
I was like, all of these doctors and physicians, do I belong here?
Right.
And then I had to have a conversation with myself that said, you know what? I belong here just as much as the next person.
Yes.
You know, me not having a degree where I'm a doctor or anything, I had to be able to show other women, you know what? Your past does not define your future, you know, because I had a rough, you know, beginning. You know, I had a rough start.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear your story when you come
Girl,
back.
I'm like, it is nothing but the grace of God, you know. So I am so excited to be able to share with other women that you can have it all. You know, I am a prime example. I did not come here to play. I know that a lot of people like to dance around and they don't like to talk about money. I love to talk about money. And I love to talk about how, you know, my God said that we can have an abundance. You know, I don't always speak from that poverty mindset, but I speak from, you know, where you started. You can rewrite your whole story. I am a prime example that anything that you manifest, guess what? You can get it.
Mm. And speaking of manifestation and what you believing you can get, you've been featured in a lot of different magazines, very well known, such as Salon Today, Modern Salon. You've been on Fox, CBS, NBC, and as well as becoming the first African-American brand ambassador and global educator for top brands like Keratin Complex, all and Baby Bliss. This stuff doesn't just happen for just everybody just walking down the street, all of somebody representing Keratin. No, there were some things that you did that really catapult you to that level. What I would like for you to do is just share a tip or two when people are aspiring for these type of accolades in their lifetime. What advice would you give them to be able to? I know you said own it, and we got that, because owning it, you're gonna have to come back and talk about that for a whole hour, because owning it is not just own it. You're gonna walk us through a lot of steps on owning it, and always giving great advice to others, but a mind shift had to occur in your own self. I love what you're saying here. And then you belong here, just like the other women belong here. Any tip that you have that you want to share with people on getting featured in all of these kind of things that you've been featured in?
Yes, is moving fear out of the way. Kim, I'm going to share with y'all where I probably haven't shared it with nobody else but my circle. I'm originally from New Jersey, relocated to San Antonio, Texas. And I had all these white folks walking into my salon. And I said, Jesus, you know I ain't never touched a white head. What am I going to do here? And I ended up working on white clients. And then before I knew it, I was presented this opportunity to be a global educator. Can you believe, Kim, that I sat on that for an entire year because of the fear of me doing my very first resume? I had never done a resume before. I'm like, I'm a hairstylist. We don't do resumes. So when they were like, Adrian, your time is crunching down. We need your resume. So I sent back the best that I thought I could. Most of it consisted of pictures. And my sister said, girl, you don't send a resume of pictures. But they offered me the job. And I ended up being the very first African American to be a global educator of a major brand. Last month, I ended up being the very first African American brand ambassador, female, over a major brand. And I just recently, a week ago, graced the cover with the very first African American to be on the cover of Salon Today magazine. And I looked at how all of the fear that I had as a Black woman and a fit Black woman, I honestly thought my color, my weight, the way that I look, I thought those were the things that was holding me back from getting to my next level, and then I had to realize, you know what, Adrian? No, girl, you get that mind in check and you walk into the room and I literally had to own it. Nobody knew how scared I was every time I walked up on the stage, or even now how I am with you guys. But I knew that God gave me a story, and he gave me a story to be able to share with so many other women that, you know what, the minute you move that fear out of the way and you start walking into your destiny, is going to be so much that shows up for you. I shared a quick story about how my mother, the most amazing woman that I've ever known, the most talented woman. But can you believe, Kim, when we moved here, my mother was a part of this women's group. And I'll never forget the day that my mother had said to me that she did not want to go to the women's group. And I was like, why, Mom? And she was like, well, because I'm retired now. And they're captains and they're doctors and they're lawyers in the military. And I just don't feel like you belong. I belong. And I'm like, Ma, you do belong. But I watched how that fear with my mother, she didn't even realize that it was trickling out to all of her daughters, that we were so fearful to do what we were passionate about, And like I tell my kids, you work your passion, you will never work a day in your life. I love what I do. I love
me too.
People, I love it. And as you can see, I love talking.
And that's a good thing, girl. We had a whole hour here, so we could talk about whatever we want. But I can tell y'all this, that you all are hearing some powerful tips from Adrian and Terry. If you want to open your mic, or Ashley, you know how you sitting there, you're like, shoot, I got something to say about that. So feel free to open your mics and chime in on how a brand that you might share tips on your brand, or tips on how to be able to have that passion, or to be able to step out of fear, or to own it. All of the things that Adrian was sharing. If you want to chime in, feel free to unmute yourself. Tari, you have anything you want to say? And then Ashley.
Well, yeah, I'm over here hopping. Adrian she was speaking the truth. I believe, and I know from me, the insecurity, I call her my Danny voice. We all have two voices.
Right.
Don't act like I'm the only one that got two voices in the head. You got that one voice that disguises themselves as the voice of reason. I call mine Danny. She always like, girl, nuh-uh, don't you do that. Don't you leave that good job. Girl, who gonna listen to you, girl? That's that voice that always comes into
right.
So when I started, I was almost 300 pounds. So when I started becoming an expert in the wellness, fitness, and health industry, Danny was all like, girl, you big, your whole family big. What you trying to, that is not your lane. Get out that lane. But what I realized is that I had to let go of my past insecurities, my current insecurities. I have to constantly, and as a business owner, you have to constantly speak and encourage yourself. That is It is a habit forming routine that you need to do every single day. After you speak to the Lord, you need to be speaking to yourself positivity before you even hit the ground. Your intentions, everything should be expectations of what you want. It shouldn't be a surprise that Adrian is doing what she's doing because she's putting in the work. So my expectation is that if I put it in, if I plant that seed, Lord, and I water it and I do all I need to do, I expect to see it back. So always speak to yourself, always speak kindness, because your mind listens, your body listens. We are listening to the negative Nelly that is inside of us. We got to shut her down, tell her mind her business, right?
Go on now about your
Tell her
business,
to mind
girl.
her business, right? And move forward. So those insecurities will stop you before you even get started. So shut them down as soon as they started rearing an ugly head. And I'll tell you, get with like-minded women. I can't express that enough. Get you a tribe that is encouraging you, because we're not going to always be able to encourage ourselves.
That's
It
right.
sounds great, but we can't do it all the time. We get tired, we get weak, we get we all that. We got so much that we have to do. We have to be superwoman, super mom, super employee, super this, super that. We need some women to pour back into us. That is
Yes.
the only way. You have to have a tribe to continue to encourage you, and the right tribe. Your homegirl from when y'all was young and y'all been kicking it, she may not be the tribe for this. Okay. She may
Right.
not be that one. She gonna be the one y'all
Mine
go,
is still some of them.
okay. Them the ones you want to kick it. They not, you got to pick your tribe wisely for each situation in your life, and that's okay. But yes, and that's what I would say, Adrian. I loved everything you said, and I can tell Ashley, I can tell you ready to tell me
You
some.
ready? But let me say this about Tariq before you. Are you sitting on your purpose? You sitting on that purpose? You gonna get up out of that seat according to what Tariq is saying.
That's
and she
right.
also, she like, look here. I think she got a facial expression like, I know exactly where I'm going, and the future looks bright for me. And there you have it. I mean, this beauty queen has lost over how many pounds?
I've lost a whole teenager, about 125 pounds, and I kept it off.
Get out of here.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm inspired by each of y'all. All I'm doing is deep diving into y'all social media. That's what I'm doing right now. Y'all probably like, what?
I was like, where'd you get that picture from?
That's so funny. So I gotta go over here and let me see.
Yes, Tyree.
Go ahead and open your mic, Ashley. Go ahead and
I
talk
just
to us,
love
Ashley.
these ladies. I just love both of them. Like, you all really push me. Like, as you can see, sometimes I get a little shy and nervous, but both of them, Tariq, Adrian, you all push me and motivate me so much. But I love what Adrian said about the fear, because on my journey, when I started my healthcare staffing agency, I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of fear going into corporate office, meeting with administrator. I'm like, they're gonna look at me and like, who, you know, and I at first I wanted to hire somebody to go and do the work for me, but it was my brand. I knew how to explain, I knew how to gain and win contracts. So I had to let go of fear, and I had to step into this boldness. And I remember going into the first few facilities, and I had it was a male, and he looked at me and he was like, well, why you think your agency will be better than the ones that we have? And that kind of made me really draw back and really stand in fear. And I remember going into my car and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm about to cry. But something, it just told me, don't give up, keep pushing. So I had spoke to this woman, and I remember she telling me, Ashley, for every no, there's going to be a yes. And I took that and I continued to push forward. I continued to go to other facilities. I started reaching out. And before you know it, I had over 40 contracts in 2 months. And it just started taking off after that, because fear was crippling me. It was stopping me. It was holding me back. But I had to step over that and step back into my faith. I'm like, how I got here, that's how I need to continue. And so that right there will hold a lot of people back. But once you step out of fear and step into faith, sky's the limit. So I love what you said about that, Adrian. That right there will hold so many people back. They put it off. They were like, oh, people might not recognize me. They may not give me a chance, but we got to keep pushing. You got to believe that just as they gave someone else a chance, you're going to get a chance. And for every no, there's a yes. So
I'm so glad y'all opened y'all mics and talk, because you got me over here towed down over here now, Miss Ashley. And when I
You could
went
tell
through
that Ashley's a lioness. You could tell it. She just lays off in the cut, but you could tell.
this right here is a powerful episode. Thank you so much, Kern Cherry, for bringing us together. And I'm so grateful that our paths have crossed. And just pulling up some of your pictures, Ashley. Look, you're in beast mode. Look, yeah, yes, I found it. And please don't tell me, is that a Bentley or what is that? Wait, unmute. Hey, huh? What is it?
yeah, that's a Bentley.
Yeah, that's a Bentley. No biggie.
Okay, anybody?
Pulling up.
Not many people
I'm
even
like,
knew
Tariq, where did you find them pictures?
Don't worry about all of that. This my profession.
And she being all shy about it, girl. Bye, celebrate it. That's what I'm talking about.
Girl, that's my dream car. I was wondering if it's just me. I want a Bentley. I want a red Bentley. If we want to put it out in the atmosphere.
All white over here, Kim. All white.
All white. I want a red Bentley, baby. All right, now look at you, Ash. You done got me all motivated. Dreams coming true. Let's see what else we got in them found. All right. Exceptional Healthcare Staffing LLC. And that number is there, 337-703-49. Let me get my glasses. Is that 43? All right. That's 337-703-4943. All right. Exceptional Health Care Staffing. That's right. She a boss. And not only is she a boss, she is also writing a book with Ignite the Hunger in You with Les Brown. And I'm not sure who this other beautiful lady is. Who is that?
That's JV. She's the publisher.
Go ahead, JV, publisher. All right. Let's see. I found a few more photos. What is that? Yes, you're Daredevil. Yes.
What's out here living life?
All right, let me leave you alone, Ashley. I done found all your stuff. Okay, let's see. Created for greatness. And that ponytail, I got to end on that. Work it, baby. Work it. Okay, I love celebrating people. This is awesome. I love this episode. Listen, everybody that's in the virtual studio audience, if you want to share a comment or a thought, right after this commercial break, we'll give you the opportunity to do so. Are you ladies enjoying yourself today?
Yes, I am. All the time I'm with these ladies, it's a good time.
All right. So right after this commercial break, we'll come back and we'll just have a few closing comments and also tell you how you can register for this event that's coming up. Let me just go to start with two commercials here. This one we're kind of going to be still on the screen for a second. So I'm going to remove us and go to this commercial break and then one more. And then we'll get ready to come right back right after this commercial break.
Lamb Funeral Home has been serving the Cabarrus County in North Carolina and surrounding communities for more than 9 years. Our staff of funeral directors are dedicated to providing the very highest quality of service and continue to be well respected throughout the communities we serve. Our professionals are caring, experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests and traditions are the utmost importance to our staff of licensed funeral directors. From the initial care to aftercare, you can entrust your loved one and arrangements to Lamb Funeral Home.
Nothing says I love you more than final expense insurance whole life protection. With funeral advocacy nationwide, saving you and your family 30 to 80% off funerals and cremations. Nothing says I love you more than Get Insured Solutions, LLC. GetInsured.Solutions, 704-499-3616.
All right, everyone, and we are back. We're back to just have some closing comments from these wonderful women. So each of you can open your mic and just say something that you want people here to leave with. But let me do this first. Let me go to our virtual studio audience. I see quite a few people that are commenting. Rochelle, I see you, and you said, just watching this is giving me a come to Jesus moment. Girl, you right. This right here and Ashley and Adrian and Tariq, you gonna come to Jesus one way or the other. Your every knee shall bow for sure. I can only imagine what the summit will be like. These are the co-hosts. These aren't even the main speakers. So, Rochelle, I'm telling you, you getting ready to get your mind blown. March 25th through the 27th. You definitely don't want to miss that. Okay, let's see. Any other comments came in? I don't want to miss any of your comments. Athena Robertson is our sunshine expert here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So she comes on some of our Fridays, and she said, yes, it is time to share your story. Yes. She brings lots of joy to our program. Let's see. Athena said, yes, Lord. Come on, Adrian. You teaching, queen. Yes. Okay. That's, you know what the funny thing is, Tari, you were saying we can do so many different things, so many different hats that we can wear. I know how to put weave in. I know how to do acrylic nails because I grew up in the projects. I know if you didn't do these things, you weren't going to have these different things, right? So I know how to do all of that stuff. Then when people start calling and asking, I'm like, really want to do that for real all the time. This is something I can do because I had to do it myself if I wanted some of these different amenities, you know? Girl, you're right. Just because we can do a lot of things does not mean that we need to do all of these things. Shoot, I learned how to make an edible arrangement the other day with Corinne Brown, our fresh expert. She showed us how to make nice edible arrangements, but I don't want to do that. My stuff did not look that cute. I need to go on and buy it from the edible arrangement store. All right, let's see. Any other final Clarissa is on, and she's one of our Mother Dreamer members, and she does graphic design work and helps authors. You ladies absolutely rock, she said. Oh, Kim Langford is on too. Kim Langford owns a magazine. Y'all don't want to miss that. It's the KL Experience. And this queen right here reminds me of how you all operate too. So make sure you all check her out and connect. Kim D. Langford. Tell her Kim Jacobs referred you, okay? Athena said, true facts, sis. And Nikki Ziegler says, my coach Kern, Crockett Cherry, we love you. Yes. And morning, everyone. Kim Roundtree is the passionate CEO. And this woman does speaking engagements as well. And make sure, Kim, that I connect you with Kern. Make sure you remind me to connect you with Kern because you will be a powerful speaker on this platform, okay? And just send me that reminder. But she does a great job as the passionate CEO. Mother Harper is on. Mother Harper's in her 80s, and she has had a heart transplant that has lasted over 20-something years of a teenage boy that his heart was placed in her heart. She connects every year with the mom just so that the mom can hear her son's heartbeat. She's on today. Great show, Kim. Thank you, Mother Harper, for always being so supportive of technology in your 80s. You crazy supportive. I love it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. She is the TikTok queen. I gotta go check you out on TikTok. She talk about you, Tari. Okay, I gotta go over there and see what you're working with. All right. Nikki said, I love to hear Tari speak. Okay, y'all. I see all of your comments that came in, and thank you all so much for being such active participants. Hey, ladies. Angela said, hey.
That's our fourth co-host.
Oh, girl, we need you to come on up here too. Look on the just tell her, I'm gonna give y'all the link. Let her know she can come on anytime. We love to have you. So you can come on tomorrow if you want. I got my experts that come on tomorrow, but if one of the co-hosts that didn't come on today want to come on tomorrow, girl, come on. I love for you to be able to talk for a few minutes. All right, everybody, so we can get off this show.
Tyree had me do my first TikTok, so yeah, you got to go check her out. That is the TikTok queen.
You got to help me. All right. Angela says she had patience today, so that's why she wasn't able to be on. I get it, Angela, but we can't wait for you to co-host this upcoming summit. All right. So say our closing comment, Tari, and then Adrian, and well, let's go in reverse order this time. Ashley first, Adrian, and then Tari.
Well, thank you again, Kim, for having us on this show. I really enjoyed it. And I just want a closing comment. I just want to just make sure everyone registered for the Level Up Conference. because it's, as you can see, just listening to this show is going to be impactful. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to walk away with a lot of gems, a lot of tools to just level up in 2022. So please go to timetolevelup.com and register now. This is an event that you do not want to miss.
And I want you to tell everybody how they can stay connected with you. I know everyone else said how they can stay connected, but I don't remember hearing your voice actually say your social media handles.
And if you want to reach me, you can reach me on ashleykeyspeaks.com. You can also reach me on Instagram at Ashley Key Speaks or on Facebook at Ashley Key. And basically, if you want to connect on learning on how to start your own staffing agency, I have a program that I'm about to launch up in April. It's 60 days to 6 figures. Basically, I'll just show you how to start your own staffing and launch it. And just making 6 figures in 60 days, within 6 months, you're going to level up further than that. I would be able to show you the keys and everything. So just link with me on my website, ashleykeyspeaks.com.
Wow. Adrian, take it away.
Yes, Kim, thank you so much. This was amazing. I actually learned a lot doing your show today. The same here, like Ashley said, make sure that you guys, because I know that y'all gonna want to see more of us, so make sure that you go and register at Time to Level Up. And what I just want to leave you guys with, I know some of you may come with an empty cup, but get ready for that cup to be overflowed. I am so excited and so pumped for this summit. It's like, I wish it was tomorrow. And also, you guys can actually reach me at The 7 Figure Boss, whether it's .com, Instagram, Facebook. Right now, I have a complimentary strategy session going on to just help you level up and move to the next level. And thank you again, Kim, for allowing for me to share.
Thank you for being here. Okay, Tariq, talk to us. Closing comments.
Yes, closing comments. This has been amazing. Kim, you're a great, awesome host. I just want to say that. Had so much fun with you. So just, I don't know what else to say that hasn't been said.
Plenty, huh?
There's so much more to learn. I want you guys, like I said, come empty and prepared to be fed by not only me, these lovely co-hosts, but there is a bunch of awesome, amazing speakers. People that got their stuff together, and then enjoy the entertainment, right? Jody Wiley, I don't know if y'all, Jody, girl, come on. So, this is going to be an awesome, amazing time. So make sure you go and you register and you can't be free. You just can't be free. I know there's a VIP section of it, but you can't beat that free piece. So make sure you register. And I'm always here. I'm from a country town, and I truly believe that even though I started poor, my kids will not inherit that. I'm going to change my legacy, and you can too if you need. But the only way you can do that is to walk into your purpose. And if you're ready to do that, I also have a complimentary discovery breakthrough session. You can find it on my IG in my social tab. You can do that. Let's get together. Time is of the essence. Stop playing around with yourself. Time is never going to come back to us. Start today. So I cannot wait to see everybody at the summit. Register today. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Kim, for having us. I know they have had a great, awesome time today.
I was answering a doctor's call because actually I have 3 children that have cystic fibrosis, and I can't let those calls go to voicemail, right? So I was like, please call me back in exactly 5 minutes. And then I muted to say that they probably like, who she thinks she is, telling us to call her back. I'm like, I'm on a show. So anyway, subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show, everybody. And many people ask, how do you support the program? Because every day, yes, I'm a mom of 5. I have a lot of different hats that I wear too. I'm a business owner and all of these different components to my life. But every day I'm here with you all at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time to be able to provide you this original programming to bring balance to the world one household at a time. So just pour into the program so that we can continue to have our staff that we do have that helps make all of this possible. Without the Kim Jacobs Show team, none of this would happen. And so many of us support like PBS and different other programs. Pour into the Kim Jacobs Show and let this be one of the entities. You can become a Patreon member, patreon.com/the Kim Jacobs Show, or you can Cash App Kim Jacobs Inc. or paypal.me/Kim Jacobs Inc. Whatever way, just do it. And we appreciate your support. And if you're ever interested in starting your own show from scratch, then feel free to go and register for the masterclass. Again, it's one-on-one training for 6 consecutive weeks at kimjacobsconsulting.com, and say whoever referred you, and I'll make sure that they get some type of referral bonus. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to close out here. Make sure you go to time2levelup.com to reserve your seat, your free seat today. Ladies, if you can, if you're able to, stay backstage for 1 minute, and I will see the rest of you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Have a great one. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.